Hey guys, so today I am actually recording with my mom's camera, and it's actually pretty cool because you can see a lot better, and so I figured it'd be a lot better instead of me missing a lot of time because my tablet, something happened with it. I'm not sure exactly. It had some kind of chip on it. It wasn't charging right. It would go from 5% to like 100% and then back down to like 20%, and it was just going crazy. And so I'm going to record with my mom's camera. We had to end up sending my tablet off, and it'll either be back in about the 12th of obviously December, or either in the next 5 days. I might have to get it replaced depending on what was wrong with it, so it's a little bit different. But today I'm doing a Christmas look because I am obviously, it's almost Christmas time and I am really excited to do a bunch of different Christmas looks, so hopefully you guys will like this look. Okay, so this is what it looks like, or what the look looks like, sorry. And let me just zoom in a little bit. I'm using my mom's camera, so I'm like kind of trying not to zoom in too much. And I got a little bit of mascara right there. But I didn't get the cat eye completely straight because I accidentally messed up the brush that I was using with the liner. It looks like this, and I accidentally like kind of hit it on the side of the thing. And so it just kind of like made it like, don't really know the word, lopsided, I guess, and so I couldn't get a completely straight line. But yeah, it's just basically gold shimmer with a little bit of red, and the red's not showing up that well because it's not a very pigmented red, but you kind of get the gist of what I was going for. So I'm going to go ahead and start on the other eye so you guys can kind of see what I did, and I will show you guys what I did. So the first thing that I did was I just used my e.l.f. eyelid primer in sheer. And I basically just blend this where I know I'm going to put the shadow at, and then I also put a little bit underneath for any liner or anything like that that I put on, so that way it'll stay as well as the lid right here. And just blend that with my finger and make sure it's just well blended so it doesn't cake up. Next, I'm just taking this yellow color right here, and I'm going to use a flat shader brush, and this is a Sewing Kashuk brush, and I'm going to tap that into the color. So it's just a little bit of it, and then I'm going to blend that on the inner half of my eyelid, and it just adds a little bit of shimmer, and you can just add it until it's as pigmented as you want. And I'm sorry, I'm not used to this thing focusing and like fixing itself, I guess. I'm just used to using a tablet, so it's a little bit different. And I'm basically just patting that on, so it just adds a little bit of shimmer and a little bit of a golden color. And then after you get done with that, I'm going to take a champagne color, and I'm using this one right here. This is just a big palette I had. I don't know the brand. It didn't have the name on it. And I'm only going to take about that much, and I'm going to blend that on my lower lash line. And that's just going to brighten everything up. And then take the same color and blend that on the inner corner. And it just makes your eyes pop so much more. Next, I'm taking this red color right here. And I'm going to tap that on the end of my brush, and I'm only using a little bit at a time because I'm going to blend it into the crease and then just kind of slowly build it up. So you see I'm basically just shaping where I want the shadow to be, and so I'm going to stop just on my lid and then blend it out a little bit more. And then just kind of clean it up, and that'll basically be kind of like, I guess you could call it a stencil of where you're going to put the eyeshadow. Next, I'm taking this orange color, and I'm going to put that in the same spot, and it just kind of makes it a little bit more of a brighter red and more vibrant. So I'm just blending that really well in with the red so it doesn't look too orange, because I don't want it to look more like a Halloween look than Christmas. And just blending that really well, and then blend it into the middle and kind of blend in with the first color, the yellow color that you used earlier. Just keep blending. Then I am taking a golden color from the e.l.f. palette that I have, and I will show you guys. Sorry, did not mean to zoom in. I'm using this e.l.f. palette. I use this a lot. As you can see, I've hit pan on a lot of the different colors. But I'm going to be using this golden color right here. See if I can get it to kind of focus a little bit. Maybe not. There it goes. And I'm just tapping that on the same brush. I usually use this brush for a lot of different things. I don't use my fluffy brush as much as I probably should, but either way this one works. And I'm going to blend that on the inner corner. So you just kind of blend it very slowly because this e.l.f. palette does have some fallout. So you just have to be very careful. As you can see, it's kind of underneath my eye. And then blend it into the tear duct and then work it into the red. And you're going to add more red next just to kind of fix the red, back to looking more like red instead of orange. I'm like trying to concentrate at the same time trying to use my mom's camera. I've never used it before. And basically just pat it on. And if you'd like to wet the brush you can, and it kind of intensifies the color a little bit more, but I find that it works just as well if you just blend it with a dry brush. And I just kind of blend it with the gold a little bit so it kind of creates more of a red look all over than two different colors. Next I'm taking some Fit Me foundation. You can see where I have some fallout, and I'm going to blend some of the foundation and just kind of create a line where I want it to be, like to kind of clean up the fallout a little bit. So I just take my finger and basically pat it on and then just kind of create a little bit of a line right here, and that's just going to kind of clean everything up. And I'm using my blush brush to blend that in. Now that that's all cleaned up, I'm taking my LA Colors eyeliner, and it's in just black, I think. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. And it's probably not going to. I'm sorry. I am so not used to using this thing. There you go. So it's just the plain eyeliner, and it's in, well, it doesn't really have a name, it's just got a number. So I'm going to use this to create a cat eye look, and you can kind of see what I did to the brush. It's kind of like mangled a little bit. So I'm just going to kind of do it as carefully as I can. And I first follow just close to the lash line and just bring it all the way across. I kind of create little lines and then connect them, or you can just do it straight across if you're that good, but I'm not exactly that good with cat liner, as you can see. So I bring it as far in as I want and then go across it one last time, and then I kind of create the wing by just pulling up a little bit and then pulling up about that much, and then I kind of clean it up a little bit, and you see how it basically creates its own wing, and then you can kind of clean it up to however short you want it, and then just follow that line that you just created. So I'm just basically doing that, and I'm probably going to change the brush and use a different brush that I have and just kind of get it off of this brush and then use that. So I'm using my Sonia Kashuk brush. I just basically dipped it into the little, I guess, container for this liner, and I just put it on this Sonia Kashuk brush because it's a lot easier to use rather than the brush that I messed up. So I went about almost in, so I'm going to bring that down a little bit more until it's about the same length. And I'm going to need some more liner on this. What I did was I just took this brush right here, and I'm sorry you cannot see that, and I basically just wiped it on to this brush. And then I just draw the line. And you can kind of make it as thick as you'd like, and then just kind of draw it out. And you can kind of clean that up too, because this liner is very easy to clean up, so you don't have to worry about it if you mess up. This was a lot easier to use than the brush that was with the LA Colors that they provided, and I'm just going to connect this kind of with a little bit of a line right here, and then kind of use this to paint basically my lower lashes. And you can kind of clean it up a little bit with a normal brush, like a blush brush, which is what I'm going to use. Just go underneath your lashes, kind of like push them up, and then use your finger to kind of clean that up. I just kind of smudge it underneath, and it just kind of connects the lower lashes to the top wing. So it looks a little bit more clean. And I'm going to get my favorite mascara, well, one of my favorite mascaras, which is the Josie Maran Argan Oil Mascara, and I'm going to use about 2 or 3 coats of this mascara, and then I'm going to hold it sideways and kind of swipe it through my lashes make them look almost like I've got false lashes on. So just swipe them really quick, and then on the inner corner I just kind of go kind of slow so don't like poke myself in the eye. So this is the finished look. It's just a very pretty shimmery gold and red look, and I hope you guys like this. It's a little bit more orange than I would like, but if you have a more pigmented red, then you can use it. I just decided to use the one that I had. That was like one of my favorite ones for red, but since it was mixed with the gold, it was more of a orange color than red. So you can use whatever you have, and it'll pretty much look the same, just a little bit more red, obviously. And the cat eyeliner, I'm sorry I can't get it completely straight, but the brush was kind of jacked up, so yeah. So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, and hopefully I will be able to do videos, still like regular videos, because I don't know when I'm getting my tablet back exactly, and so hopefully I'll be able to use my mom's camera, and actually like using this better because it's much more focused and you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.